is the time. There's no other time. This is the time that we live and die for our people.
Over the past few months, immigration has been one of the main topics of discussion in South Africa. Anti-immigration and xenophobia allegations has been pitted against pro-South African and anti-crime duties. The recent killing of a Zimbabwean man in Diepsloot has escalated matters to a bitter feud. So let's break it down to how we have arrived here. Operation Dudula, a group led by Nhlanhla Lux Dlamini, is at the forefront of the recent anti-immigration and anti-crime marches in Gauteng.
When you speak about illegal immigrants, we're not speaking about African illegal immigrants.
Yes.
We're speaking about anyone who is illegal.
Yeah.
And we're asked, but you guys are focusing on the Africans. Who said so?
Lux and his supporters say they are listening to the community, who allege certain foreign nationals are selling drugs, living in South Africa illegally, and committing crimes.
As being an active member of the community, fighting drugs because a young black child is dying. The community called Lux because of the police are under-resourced in our community.
Lux has been hailed by certain parts of the community as a local hero. However, on the other side, he is being accused of being a dangerous vigilante.
We've got a vigilante force taking action, illegal action against people who they are targeting. And these things often get out of hand.
Ramaphosa's warnings would come true shortly after this, when 7 South Africans were allegedly killed by foreign nationals in Diepsloot.
The first crime that they've committed is to be in this country illegally. That is the first crime. The second one is that they are killing our people here. And we're a peaceful community. So they are provoking us to the point that they are pushing us to retaliate.
In retaliation, a Zimbabwean man named Elvis was killed in the street.
He wasn't a criminal. He was working for his kids, so they just killed him for no reason. No, he wasn't a violent person. He was good. He was a good man. He was a very, very good man, I must say. I don't feel safe. I don't know what might happen now.
Home Affairs Minister Aaron Motsoaledi visited the area to calm tensions.
We condemn the killing in the strongest ways, and the killings of all the people who died here, not one person. People have died here, and that's why these people are crying, because some of them are relatives, and they told us, and I repeat the question because I asked them, if everybody here is documented, will you be happy? They said no. The situation goes beyond that. It's not an issue of documentation, it's criminality.
So how did we get here? South Africa is not unfamiliar with anti-immigration sentiment. Since the early 2000s, there have been xenophobic protests, some even resulting in deadly violence. However, the recent gripe with immigration has come about due to multiple factors: COVID-19 lockdowns, unemployment levels hitting all-time highs, a lack of immigration enforcement on the border, and spiraling crime rates.
The borders are like your house. If you feel the borders must go down, take your stop nonsense down. That wall around your house and the electric fence, take it off. Same principle. Why are all politicians living with their properties high fenced and whatever else? What are you scared of? But you're saying the country mustn't have the wall, but you must have the wall.
Lux says they are only enforcing the law because the police and the government has failed the people.
So we're not into politics. We do what we do, and what we do is what they're supposed to do, what the cops are supposed to do, what the politicians are supposed to do.
Recent statistics reveal South Africa has 150,000 officially registered refugees and more than 900,000 asylum seekers. Complicating matters further, there are an estimated 200,000 Zimbabwean citizens in the country using the Zimbabwean exemption permit, which was first issued in 2009. The permit was created as a way to create a legal framework for thousands of Zimbabweans. After more than 10 years, the South African government has struggled to phase it out. SA's Minister of Home Affairs, Aaron Motsoaledi, said the influx of foreigners, documented and undocumented, was a ticking time bomb.
People here are not angry about foreign nationals. They are angry about the thuggery that is going here. And they say it's being done by Zimbabweans. And the words that are being told, that your government is stupid, you are stupid people, your government is stupid, we'll never do what we are doing here, we are never allowed to do it in Zimbabwe. I don't know the truth of that, but that's what I heard.
Motsoaledi said government needs to urgently review its immigration laws as it cannot sustain the current refugee policies in place. Affected immigrants state they are being targeted, however.
Africa unite. Africa unite against xenophobia. That this Operation Dudula is penetrating our communities. It's gaining momentum. And it's from very same communities that we come from. So this is a high time that we unite and rally behind Kopanang to make sure that formations like that are not in our community.
If the marches continue, South Africa could face claims of xenophobia, which would lead to diplomacy headaches across the continent. After Elvis Inyati's death, the United Nations South African office released a statement saying it is concerned about the recent anti-immigration sentiment. However, Operation Dudula supporters say they are tired of being taken advantage of in their own country.